Hey everybody, welcome to The Creative. We're back. It's another Friday
Hey,
night, 5 o'clock Pacific
Katie.
Standard Time, and we are here ready to talk about another journey. How you doing, Tay?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. I'm in sunny Southern California. Literally walked out the house with this shirt on and was trying to figure out why I didn't have a t-shirt on. It's beautiful out here, so
It's
everyone who's
25
dealing with
degrees out
snow
here.
and
So,
it's 25 degrees where you are?
yeah,
Wow.
somewhere between 25 and 30.
Is it snowing?
No, it
Okay.
was a couple days ago.
So 25 degrees. If it was 25 degrees out here, literally, I'd probably have like five coats on and two pair of shoes, a few hats. Like, we don't play with cold weather. You know, when it gets to 50, 60, we think
Sounds
it's a
about right.
blizzard. Like 50, 60 is a blizzard out here.
Yes,
Wow. Wow, wow,
yes.
wow. So, what you working on? Tell me what you have coming up that you've been working on creatively.
Um, as we've mentioned before, we have a few projects coming up.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think we said it before, some books coming out and stuff. So,
Yeah.
um, I've been, working on those hard
And,
and
and I know we're going to get, we're doing a live performance. We're going to have a live performance coming up this summer. It's
we
going to be virtual.
are.
It's going to be hot. We also
It
are going to
is.
be doing the lounge, and that's going to be coming. We're going to give everybody information about that, but it's going to be a lounge experience that you'll be able to come to and hear some hot artists, some hot poets, some comedy. So get ready for
Yes,
that. But the creative, we are not stopping. So we're going to explore all of our options in this virtual space and see what happens, right?
absolutely.
Awesome. Well, I got a buddy here tonight, really good friend of mine, who's just doing some phenomenal things in the space of comedy and entertainment. He's a personality on KJLH 102.3 right here in Inglewood, California. He also is a
Mhm.
comedian, not only a comedian on stage, but he is a I'll call him a promoter of comedians. So not only does he have his own does his own comedy, but he also puts on shows to give other comedians a spot. Then he has a game show that he does online. I mean, he's just doing it and taking it over. He comes from Oakland, but
Doing it
he
all.
comes down to LA to hang out with us. And so just want to give it up for my boy. Let's bring him to the stage, Mr. J Red. I'm gonna give you some of this.
Woo!
Mr. J Red, yeah, baby, you on mute. You on mute.
Oh wait, I had an uncle moment. I'm
There you,
sorry.
Uncle J.
Now I done went from J Red the extraordinaire to Uncle J.
Uncle J. You are no longer J Red. You Uncle J. You that uncle who
Come
thinks
on,
he's
Nicole.
funny and always cracking jokes. That's who you become now. And
Man, look, when you know you ain't 35 no more, and you start hitting 40, man, all of
right,
a sudden everything become real uncle-ish. You
man,
know what
I
I
did
mean?
something. I did something the other day. I don't know. It was the way I was holding my phone, the way I was leaning, and then my voice tone. I was like, I'm becoming an old man. I did something like, oh, okay, uh-huh.
Yeah,
I
we
was
the we
like,
the
what,
we,
what,
we
what?
the uncles now, big bro. We the ones in the backyard with sandals on.
When you start doing your phone like this or like this, that's when you really know.
When you start reading comments like this.
Right, right, right. When you on Zoom like this, that's when you know. That's when you know. We gotta
Man,
do a show when you know you're getting old.
I'm telling you, boy. But you know
yeah.
what? It feels good to be on this show with you guys. What's going on, Taylor?
What's up? It's good to have you. Thank you for coming.
Oh, I'm blessed, man. Honored to be a part of it. What's going on, y'all?
Man, I'm good. Hey Taylor, you remember the last show that we saw with Jay Red? Talk to us. What was that show like for you coming into that comedy spot?
Um, I'm trying to remember the show. I feel like that was so long ago.
You remember the show. We
It
was at the
was
spot
different.
on
I think,
La Brea and Pico.
yes, I remember the show.
Okay, all right,
I
let's go.
remember, yes. It was different. It was for me because I have never gone to a comedy show, at all. So to go to one, I think that's when I finally felt like an adult. I was like, I'm doing. Granted, I was with my parents, but you know, I felt like I was finally doing adult things. But it was really, really good.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's dope. I'm glad I was able to use my comedy to welcome you into the adult world with laughter, Taylor.
Listen, to make her feel grown.
Yes,
To make her feel, yeah.
yes,
So she felt grown, but also she had a good laugh. You can't beat that.
Can't beat it. Matter of fact, I think she drove her own
absolutely.
car there, and
What?
so she was
I
doing the grown thing.
did.
Now she's
I
really thinks she's
did.
Oh,
grown,
she
but
was grown, grown.
yeah, she was
I
trying to be
did.
grown, grown. She was trying to be grown, grown. But I still paid for everything, so I don't know how that works. I don't know how that works. I don't know how that
He
works.
did.
Jay, man, tell us what you're doing. What are all the things that you're focused on right now? I know it's a lot, and
Right.
our show is a limited time, but try and help us out. What is J Red doing now? And then we'll kind of talk about how you got to that space.
Well, we all know 2020 with the shutdown, all
Yep.
artists couldn't tour anymore, you know.
Yeah.
Being a clean comedian, definitely my roots is in the church. So a lot of people can place me as a clean versus a gospel comedian. And I was on tour with look, well, I mean, I was with the ultimate gospel artist that I grew up listening to and love,
Yeah.
John P. Key.
Listen, it don't get no better.
Man, come on, Jesus is real. Come on
Huh?
now. So,
Don't
can you
start.
imagine me opening up for him on the road? So,
Listen.
all that was going on from 2019 to 2020. Yeah, and then in March when everything shut down, it was just like,
Right.
and all that we were doing had to come to a halt. So that means that everybody had to learn how to evolve, and this is this new
Yeah.
normal. And so, staying creative, staying consistent,
Yep.
I decided to do something because I'm a guy like I don't like doing what everybody else is doing, and it's not
Right.
that I'm not knocking what nobody else is doing, but I wanted to be different. So I seen, of course, people as far as comedians doing sketches and videos, and I could do all of that because I grew up off in Living Color. So I'm a sketch comedian myself. I'm real
Yeah.
active. I'm a physical comic, but I said I want to be the Steve Harvey of social media.
Let's do it.
I want to do a game show.
Man, I've seen your game show. And I got to tell you, I'm a little mad at you.
Okay,
I
here
got
we
to tell you
go.
why I'm mad at you.
Yeah.
You asked a question, and I know my answer was first. I know my answer was first. I went through the feed. I was like, no,
Right.
I'll put mine first. And you called the name under me, and I want to text you right there and be like, Jay, get
Yeah.
back on the camera.
know.
Run me my money.
I get it all the time, bro.
I know you do.
My DMs and emails be lit. I'm gonna do a T-shirt that says "I got it first." But the
You
show is
should.
called Pack.
Yeah.
PAC. And Taylor, you would love it. It's called Pictionary and Charades. And we interact with the audience live. They get to type in their correct answer, not like your dad did. But people
I
that
typed in the
actually
correct answer first. All right, go
type in the
ahead.
correct answer first. When they get a certain level of points, we go from Pictionary into the round of charades. We know charades is when you act out whatever that person is. You're trying to guess whatever that person is acting out. But at the end of the day, people have fun, they laugh, it's interactive, and we cash out people real money.
Yep.
You feel me?
Yep.
So I get to host,
What?
I get to be a social media Steve Harvey. People get to have fun in the middle of their living room, and they get blessed with a little something, something.
I love it, man. What you
Yeah.
about to ask Taylor?
I was gonna say, what platform is it on? How can I find it?
I use Facebook because it gives you all the bells and whistles. You get to have graphics and you get to
Right.
have all the fun, cool stuff like sounds and all the little stuff that allows it to be fun. But Instagram, I wanted to bring that audience in, but it's limited because Instagram don't allow you to do all the bells and whistles.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
really want people to get the full experience on Facebook Live, but I also have a camera set up where people not on Facebook can still watch the show on Instagram.
That's probably how I lost, because I was one of the
Okay.
stepchildren. I was one of the Instagram stepchildren. I was one of the Instagram step. Now it
Get
makes
all
sense.
the sound effects and
That's
That's
crazy.
dope, man. That's dope. We got some
Yeah,
sound
man, so-
effects here. They're probably not like yours, but I got a couple. I
Well-
got a couple. I'm going to have to
well-
work with you to see if we can, when you tell a joke, I'm going to give you some laughs.
Well, look, I would love for you to help and support me do that, man, because it be dry on IG.
Listen, let's figure it out. We're gonna work on it, figure it out. So you were doing the comedy shows,
Yes.
touring, working with people like John P. Key. You have your game show. How did J Red get here? Because I'm gonna tell you, when we met, you were already putting up plays
Yeah.
at the Wilshire Ebell Theater.
Yeah.
Right.
I was
So
on tour in A Raisin in the Sun. Right.
yeah, you were already doing that, and not just acting, but you were the promoter, you were the director, like you did it all at a major theater in Los Angeles, and that's when we met years ago.
Right.
So
and we clicked like brothers ever
and we
since,
clicked
man.
immediately ever since. So talk to us about what it took for J Red to get to that point. Like, what was kind of your journey?
Well, funny thing is, theater was my first love. So
Okay.
theater is what got me into the business. And there was a comedian, and think about this, I do clean comedy, but she's in LA, she's in movies, and her comedy's real spicy, but she
Yeah.
goes by the name Lou Nail. Okay.
Okay.
Now Lou Nail is for the grown folks. Now this
There it
ain't
is.
grown Taylor. This is
There
like
it
love.
is.
This is way grown.
This
So
is a different pay grade.
this is a different type of grown. So look, she saw me. I did a lead role in a play. She came out and protocols to shake people's hands,
Yep.
And she saw me and she was like, "You have a gift." And I'm only like 19, 20 years old. And she said, "I know you're on stage, but you stand out. For some reason, you got a light of your own." I was like, "Okay, thank you."
Yeah.
I'm thinking I'm going to be the next Denzel,
Why
And
not?
she was like, "Come to the open." When you said, "Nah, too fast, bro."
Huh?
Did you say no too fast?
No, I said why not?
Oh, you said why not? I thought you said nah.
No,
Okay,
I didn't say that. Come on.
I thought you had a little petty moment right now. I just wanted to make sure.
But listen, and you was about to call me out on it too.
I was about to say, now wait a minute, bro.
Wait, this
I thought
interview
you
is
said,
over. I thought we
you
was
thought you
boys.
said,
No, I said why not? Why
Okay,
not
my
be the
bad.
next? How about this? How about this? Instead of the next Denzel, the first J Red, and you
Wow.
let them young
Yes.
brothers say, "I want to be the next J
You
Red."
better
Why not?
encourage me.
Right.
Why not?
You
Why
better
not?
encourage me. Come
Yeah,
on.
brother.
Look
You know I
at
got
it.
your back.
So she shakes my hand. She says, "I need you to come to this open mic." I said,
Yeah.
"Do what?" She said, "Stand up." I said, "I ain't no stand-up comedian. I'm an actor. I'm a thespian, right?"
Lesbian.
And next thing you know, I said, "Let me go in there." My partner went with me, and I got rid of my cold feet. I did my first joke about an ex-girlfriend. I don't even remember how it went, but it was some crazy joke. And I got about 8 laughs. And I said, "Wait a minute. I enjoyed them 8 laughs.
Right, all 8 of them.
All 8 of them."
Yeah.
But I'm a preacher's kid. My dad's a pastor. So I said, something is telling me if I do this, I know I'm going to have to do it clean. And I'm going to have to do it where I feel like I'm ministering to people. And so it became not a comedy thing, but a joy of the Lord thing.
Yeah.
And I got to open up for Kirk Franklin for 5 minutes before he came on.
Man, that's
And
huge, bro.
that's when my name started catching.
That's huge.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I may not be a household name yet, but God has blessed me to hit all these major cities, to go to all these different venues and major churches. You have opened up the door for me for West Angeles and all these different places in LA. And I'm telling you, your pops is a cool dude, Taylor.
Man,
I'm letting you know, man. He has given me
I
favor
appreciate it,
in
man.
LA. And KJLH, let me tell you how that happened, right?
Yeah.
So I go from theater to being a clean comedian, Christian, whatever, gospel comic. I'm on tour opening up for people like Mary, Kirk Franklin, Donnie McClurkin. And then I started understanding the power of what I feel like I really love to do the most, and that's host.
Yeah.
So my hosting came in. Growing up, born and raised in Oakland, California. That's why you can't really look down on small events because you don't know what God can do. But matter of fact, we know God can take a little and do a lot with it, right, Pastor Brian?
Yeah. You talking, you preaching. Let me see.
So,
do I got an organ on here?
Come on, man.
Let me find it,
Oh.
huh?
People start churches online anyway. I might as well start my own ministry. All you need is an extension cord nowadays.
Listen. I'm gonna give you some background. Go ahead, talk to him, Jay.
So when I was approached by this older woman,
Uh-huh.
She asked me to host a block party in the hood of
Yes.
Oakland, North Oakland to be specific. And it was only
Hallelujah.
20 people. And she said, baby, all I got is mints and pecans. I said,
Listen. We're going to
I've
go in
never
right
been
there.
paid by anybody with mints and pecans.
That's hilarious.
But you know what? I said yes to it. And guess what? It was one woman who was the wife of the producer of Taste of Soul.
That's crazy.
Her great aunt was at that block party, so she was there to visit her. And next thing you know, she called her husband and said,
Wow.
there's a comedian who is hilarious. He's clean. He's gospel. We should bring him to Taste of Soul. I get the Taste of Soul. I didn't know what that was because I'm from the Bay.
Right.
And it's 100,000 people out there.
Right. And your man, Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey.
Yep.
Andre Russell from KJLH.
Yep.
He heard me, fell in love with me, told me to come on the radio. Look
Yep.
how God works. Now, he made me an offer to be his little brother on air as far as radio personality on Sundays.
Man, that's crazy. I didn't know that.
We interviewed John P. Key. He hears me, and then he says, J. Red, you funny. How about going on the road with me?
Listen.
So, domino effect.
I'm telling you, bro. So I'm going to get back to it because let's remove John P. Key from the conversation.
Yes.
Let's remove KJLH from the conversation.
Yes.
Let's remove Taste of Soul from the conversation.
Yes.
None of that would have happened if you looked at the small thing as being small. Think about that. Like, it's that small thing that most of us would have passed up, not brought our best, wouldn't have come ready, would have come sloppy, would have told people, I just got this little thing, man. I'm going to just do this real quick.
It was a bunch of grandmothers.
Listen, but
20 people.
Man,
but
you
I
took
said,
the small
you
thing
always
serious.
perform in front of 10 like you would do 1,000.
Yes. And you know what? There's a lot of people right now, and some of you might be watching, where all you're getting is small stages. Yeah. All you're getting are small opportunities. All you're getting are small gigs. Don't discount them. Do not discount them. My little brother, I've been to most of all of his plays, and all of his plays are, these are, he's doing little theater plays in Hollywood, which is, that's big. There's a lot of actors wish they could pull like that. But in doing all those little plays, he's also been on Insecure. He's also been on Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I think that's the show, right? So it's like, it's these little moments that's keeping him busy, but they're all leading to this big stuff. And so just don't discount those little moments, man. Don't do it. You never know who's going to be around, who's going to show up. That's an awesome story, Jay.
That's what's up, man. And being a preacher's kid, PK, my pop Taylor always listen to your daddy.
Huh?
I know he may sound like he don't know what he's talking about, but my pops told me never despise small beginnings. And I took that to heart. He don't get some praise, some shout music, Taylor. But Taylor, I want to get a question to Taylor. My dad told me to never despise small beginnings. Is it something you remember that something was said to you that still keeps you inspired, Taylor?
That my dad has said to me?
Yeah.
Win from some, learn from some, never lose.
Ooh, say that again, T.
Win from some, learn from some, never lose.
And you never lose when you learn it.
Listen.
I like that one.
Listen.
I'm about to make your daddy my daddy now. I'm feeling that. And I want my back pay on child support too.
You like that?
Yeah, I like that. Got the little laugh track. Y'all all professional.
We just having fun, man. Jay, so listen, bro, you're an amazing story. Not because of John, not because of KJLH, not because of Taste of Soul, not because of your touring. It's because you treated every single event as if it was your biggest. Another thing I tell my kids, and you just proved it. I tell them, I say, if you won $1 million,
yeah,
there's no difference between the first dollar and the millionth dollar. They're all just dollars.
Wow.
You've got to respect the first one or you'll never get to the millionth one.
Come on.
I think some people, they only look at, for example, like in your field, it's an individual. Every chair is a person. Whether there's 1 million people watching you or two people watching you,
that's it.
Every person is a chair. If you can't respect one chair, you're not going to respect the 10,000 chairs.
Can I blow your mind with one more story?
Yeah.
Talk.
Ryan Taylor, I'm telling you, listen to your daddy. Matter of fact, I'm going to make sure I get my child support for him because I want you to know that the man is dropping gems, dimes.
Yeah.
Because I want him to be my daddy now. When I tell you he's so right, I got one more story, and I know I don't want to be too lengthy about it, but to get it straight to the point, I was on stage hosting the Super Bowl gospel celebration. Now, I didn't even know there was a gospel celebration leading to the Super Bowl for the last 18, 19, 20 years.
Yep.
I didn't know that. I always would just watch the Super Bowl, but it's always, matter of fact, today's Friday. It's always held on Friday before Sunday.
So I don't know what they're going to do. Maybe they'll do a virtual this year.
Yeah, that's true. I know Erica Campbell from Mary Mary, she just posted that she's a part of it. So they're doing something. And they air it on BET the day after, right? So I was called and they was like, yo, your name was dropped in a hat. We know you're a clean gospel comedian. How about you share the stage with Brandon T. Jackson and Adrienne Balan from The Real?
Yeah.
She's married
to Israel.
Israel.
That's Israel's boo.
Exactly. And she's fine too. But anyway, ain't got nothing to do with me.
That's Israel's boo. You can't do that.
I'm sorry. That's that. You know I'm hoodish and holy. I'm hoodish and holy.
Hoodish and holy.
That's my brand. We'll talk about that later. But look, all I know is I'm sharing the stage. We're all coming on and off. You know, I'm being the comedian. I'm doing my thing. And as I'm coming on and off stage, I'm thinking to myself, wow, this is a really good stage. This is BET. This is Super Bowl gospel celebration. All these celebrities are here. I'm sharing the stage with Anthony Hamilton, Kim, Mary Mary. And then next thing you know, out of all of that, it all happened. The magic happened backstage. None of it on stage. None of it of who the celebrities was in the audience. One white boy in the back from Family Feud production saw me, reached out to one of the producers, says, who is that guy coming on and off stage, making people laugh? I ended up finding out he's the executive producer to Steve Harvey's Family Feud show. And I guess, I had to learn LA like y'all know.
Yeah.
I guess it's called The Grove over there on Fairfax.
Yep.
That's where CBS is, right?
Yep. Not too far.
I meet the guy there. Long story short, he gives me a job. And I was working for the last 2 or 3 years for him, for CBS, flew me to New York.
Crazy.
And then I'm working for him for the Apollo.
Crazy.
And all happened because I was doing my thing and not knowing that one person, all it takes is one God, yes, was watching me from backstage, not in front of the stage. Because everybody think all the magic happens on stage, but God can use somebody from backstage.
That's crazy.
Put you in a position to.
You preaching, Reverend. You preaching.
Wow.
Man.
Wow.
You preaching. God can use somebody from the backstage to put you. Come on.
Come on. It's all kind of. Come on.
This ain't supposed to be a churchy show.
I ain't trying to make one, but God is too good.
Listen.
Taylor, where is your tambourine?
Listen, where is it? Where is it? I need a tambourine sound.
That's her new nickname, Tambourine Taylor.
Oh.
Bro. That's powerful. That's
she
powerful.
She didn't like that nickname, bro.
Yeah,
no, she didn't like tambourine Taylor. She didn't like that.
That didn't stick. Okay.
For real, man. You're saying some powerful stuff. So I just want to reiterate because we're about to close.
Yeah.
But I want to give people, back what you're saying to us here. Never discount small things. Never discount who might be watching you. And wherever you go, work your hardest because there's somebody that may be in the background watching you that can bring you to the foreground. And, we can go and character and integrity, right?
Yes, because it was my backstage presence that made them feel.
Woo!
Do you hear what I'm saying?
Listen.
Wow.
Listen. Watching how I conduct myself when I came off stage.
Wow.
So it was my backstage presence.
He was watching how I was performing, and he was watching my character on how I was conducting myself.
I love it, bro. This is the thing. You're teaching us not how to do our craft, but how to make sure our craft goes from back to front. How how I make sure our craft goes from in our shower by ourselves all the way to the big screen. And I think, better than this is how you get an agent. This is how better than
Right.
all of that. I think what you're teaching us is how to be consistent
Absolutely.
with great character, great
Yep.
integrity, and to appreciate every moment of your journey. Appreciate every moment. Bro,
Staying creative, staying
yeah,
consistent,
absolutely.
and keeping your character, and then also celebrating other people's
I love it.
success.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Before we let you
Yeah.
go, drop one more piece of knowledge to our audience just to let them know. Give them a nugget, and then we're going to let you get out of here.
With that last
One
part,
more.
what I said, staying creative and staying consistent in this shutdown is so key because it's a new normal. Things are not going back the way they used to be, people. I'm sorry.
Right.
So
This
that's
is
why
the
I
new
love you
norm.
guys' show. It's called The Creative. And I'm
Yeah.
letting you know that's where people need to be. God has given us a blessing in disguise. He has given us a shutdown. So now that we can be comfortable creating and not feeling like we're in this competition with each other. So
Yeah.
now I believe the best thing we can do is celebrate each other's success. So if Jay Red is doing something and Kev on stage is over here and
Yeah.
Country Wayne is over there, we don't got to hate on each other. All we got to do is stay creative and consistent
I love it.
in what you're doing and then celebrate other people's success. And guess what? That's called being a team. That's called not competition, but complementing.
Yeah.
So I just want people to stay
Mm.
creative, stay consistent, and keep celebrating other people's success. Because what you do for others, in return, God will do for you.
J Red, ladies and
Yes.
gentlemen, KJLH personality, comedian, host, and most of all, a child of God. I appreciate you, bro. We love you, man, and we will see you
Yes,
later.
Now, look, you
definitely.
know I ain't going to go nowhere without paying my child support. My website, Taylor,
Talk to us.
I got hoodies and T-shirts. It's called Hoodish and Holy. That means I'll cut you, but I'll pray for you. So I need
Hoodish
you
and
to,
holy.
Is
yes,
is
Hoodish
that
and Holy.
ampersand or the or A and D?
Yeah, no, it's the and sign.
Okay.
So look, the website is jredlive.org.
That's what I'm
So
gonna put in there. I'm gonna put jredlive.org so
yes,
everybody can see that.
JREDLIVE, jredlive.org. Get you some Hoodish and Holy merchandise. Faith, family, future. Purpose ain't easy. I got all kind of little things on there. But you go to jredlive.org, and that's how you can stay connected with me. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook under JRedLive. Other than that, thank y'all. God bless you. And Taylor, Ryan, may the joy of the Lord be y'all strength.
Love
Thank
you, man.
you.
Peace.
Peace. Hey, family, go to jredlive.org. That's my boy. He's doing it big. He's making it happen. I can't think of a more hardworking entertainer than J Red, and he just kills like that. So we appreciate him for being on the show. Taylor, enjoy 25-degree weather, baby.
I won't, but have fun in sunny California.
Creatives, we're going to see you next Friday. Stay tuned. We'll be here. Stay creative. Peace.
You guys, bye.